you ever felt the sharp sting of a playful nip from your dog? Or maybe a curious bite from a cat that's left you wincing in pain? Now imagine that multiplied 1,000 times over, a force so crushing it could snap bones like twigs, pulverize skulls, or drag you into the depths without a second thought. We're not talking about everyday pets here. We're diving into the jaws of nature's most formidable predators. These animals don't just bite. They dominate, destroy, and devour with bite forces that defy imagination. Welcome to my channel, where we uncover the wild side of the world. Today we're counting down the top 10 animals with the strongest bite forces on the planet, from cunning scavengers to colossal reptiles. These creatures remind us why humans aren't always at the top of the food chain. Stick around till the end for mind-blowing facts and a special shout-out to why respecting wildlife is crucial. Let's sink our teeth into this, starting with number 10. Number 10, the spotted hyena. You might remember these guys from Disney's The Lion King, where they're portrayed as giggling villains lurking in the shadows. But in reality, the spotted hyena is far more than a cartoon scavenger. It's a masterful hunter with a bite that packs a serious punch. Scientifically known as Crocuta crocuta, this animal isn't a dog, despite its canine-like appearance. Its genes actually align it closer to cats, making it a unique member of the Hyenidae family. Found primarily in sub-Saharan Africa, from the savannas of Kenya to the grasslands of South Africa, spotted hyenas thrive in diverse habitats, often clashing with lions over territory and food. What makes their bite so remarkable? Clocking in at around 1,100 pounds per square inch, the spotted hyena's jaws are engineered for efficiency. This force allows them to crush through bone with ease, a trait that's essential for their diet. Contrary to the myth that they're just lazy scavengers, hyenas are skilled hunters. They often work in clans of 10 to 30 individuals, coordinating attacks with eerie whoops and laughs that can send chills down your spine. Their prey ranges from small insects and birds to larger animals like zebras, wildebeests, and even giraffes. Imagine a pack descending on a weakened zebra. The hyenas don't just tear into the flesh, they devour everything, bones included, leaving nothing for vultures or other opportunists. This bone-crushing ability comes from their specialized dentition, premolars that act like shears, slicing through tough hides and grinding down skeletal remains. In fact, hyenas can digest bone material that would be indigestible to most carnivores, extracting vital nutrients like calcium. But their bite isn't just for eating, it's a weapon in social dynamics too. Within the clan, dominated by females who are larger and more aggressive than males, bites establish hierarchy. In humans, while attacks are rare, hyenas have been known to target people in areas where food is scarce, especially at night. Conservation-wise, spotted hyenas face threats from habitat loss and poisoning by farmers who view them as pests. Yet they're vital to ecosystems, cleaning up carcasses and controlling prey populations. Next time you hear that infamous laugh echoing across the African plains, remember, it's not just a sound, it's a warning from one of nature's most resilient biters. Moving up to number 9, the grizzly bear. Ah, the grizzly, immortalized in tales like Brother Bear or the harrowing survival story in The Revenant, where Leonardo DiCaprio's character faces off against one in a brutal encounter. Ursus arctos horribilis, as it's scientifically named, roams the wilds of North America, from the dense forests of Alaska to the rugged mountains of Western Canada and the northern United States. These bears are icons of wilderness, standing up to 10 feet tall on their hind legs and weighing as much as 1,500 pounds. Their massive claws, up to 4 inches long, are legendary, but it's their bite force of approximately 1,160 psi that truly makes them lethal. Grizzlies are omnivores, with about 90% of their diet consisting of vegetation like berries, roots, and nuts. But when they go carnivorous, watch out. That powerful jaw can crush the spine of a moose or tear through the thick hide of a bison. They've been documented taking down elk, caribou, and even black bears. In one famous incident in Yellowstone National Park, a grizzly was observed dragging a full-grown bison carcass uphill, showcasing not just bite strength, but overall power. Their teeth are a mix, sharp canines for gripping and molars for grinding plant matter. This versatility allows them to adapt to seasonal food availability, feasting on salmon during runs or scavenging in lean times. Human encounters with grizzlies often stem from surprise meetings in the backcountry. While attacks are uncommon, fewer than 50 per year in North America, they can be fatal due to the bear's sheer force. Bear spray and noise-making are key preventatives. Interestingly, grizzlies are listed as threatened in the contiguous U.S., with conservation efforts focusing on habitat corridors to prevent inbreeding. Climate change poses a new threat, altering food sources like pine nuts from whitebark pines. So if you're hiking in grizzly country, remember, respect their space or you might end up on the menu, just like in those Hollywood thrillers. At number 8, the polar bear. The majestic white giant of the Arctic, Ursus maritimus, is a symbol of the frozen north. But don't let its cuddly appearance fool you. It's the ultimate cold-weather predator. Adapted to life on sea ice in the Arctic Circle, from Canada to Russia, polar bears are the largest land carnivores, males reaching up to 1,700 pounds and 10 feet in length. Their fur isn't actually white, it's translucent, hollow hairs that trap heat and appear white for camouflage against snow. With a bite force of about 1,200 psi, polar bears are built for hunting in one of the harshest environments on Earth. They're hypercarnivores, relying almost entirely on meat, primarily seals like ringed and bearded seals. Ambushing from ice edges, they use their powerful jaws to deliver a crushing bite to the skull or neck, often followed by dragging prey onto the ice. They've also been known to take down walruses, beluga whales, and even other polar bears in territorial disputes. During mating season, males battle fiercely, leaving scars and sometimes broken teeth from those intense bites. Climate change is their biggest enemy, melting sea ice and forcing them to swim longer distances, up to 400 miles for food, leading to starvation. Human polar bear conflicts are rising as bears venture into villages scavenging. In Churchill, Manitoba, known as the polar bear capital, bear jails hold problem animals until ice reforms. Conservation groups like the WWF work to protect them, as they're vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. A bite from a polar bear isn't just painful, it's a reminder of nature's raw power in a warming world. Number 7, the mountain gorilla. Swing into the misty forests of Central Africa, where gorilla Baringi. Baringi reigns as the king of the apes. These gentle giants, made famous by stories like Tarzan and real-life heroes like Dian Fossey, inhabit the volcanic mountains of Rwanda, Uganda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Standing up to 6 feet tall and weighing 400 pounds, they're herbivores at heart. But their bite force of 1,300 ps1 is nothing to scoff at. Gorillas use their powerful jaws primarily for processing tough vegetation. Bamboo shoots, leaves, stems, bark, and occasional fruits or insects. Those massive canines and molars can crush fibrous plants that would be inedible to us. In rare aggressive displays, silverbacks, the dominant males, charge with open mouths, biting to defend their troop from threats like leopards or rival gorillas. Human encounters are minimal, but poaching and habitat loss from mining and agriculture have reduced their population to around 1,000 individuals, making them critically endangered. Ecotourism, like gorilla trekking in Volcanoes National Park, generates revenue for conservation, but it requires strict rules to prevent disease transmission. Gorillas share 98% of our DNA, making their intelligence and social bonds fascinating. They even mourn deaths. If Tarzan was raised by them, it's no wonder he's fierce. A gorilla's bite could crush a human skull if provoked, though they're far more peaceful than portrayed. Diving into the depths for number 6, the bull shark. Carcharhinus lucas, the bull shark, is a global wanderer found in warm coastal waters from the Amazon River to the Mississippi, Australia to Africa. Unlike most sharks, it thrives in both salt and fresh water, thanks to specialized kidneys, allowing it to venture far upstream, up to 2,000 miles in rivers like the Amazon. With a bite force of 1,350 pounds per square inch, stronger than the great whites relative to size, bull sharks are opportunistic feeders, chomping on fish, dolphins, turtles, and even other sharks. Their serrated teeth tear flesh efficiently. Responsible for many nearshore attacks, they've recorded over 100 human incidents since the 1500s, often in murky waters where visibility is low. In 1916, during the Jersey Shore attacks, bull sharks were suspects alongside great whites. Despite their aggression, they're not man-eaters by choice. Most bites are exploratory. Overfishing threatens them as they're targeted for fins and meat. In places like Fiji, shark tourism promotes protection. Swim carefully in bull shark territory. Their bite is a swift, powerful reminder that the ocean's edges hide dangers. Number 5. The jaguar. Panthera onca, the elusive spotted cat of the Americas, from the Amazon rainforest to the swamps of Central America. Revered by ancient Maya and Aztecs as gods and warriors, jaguars are apex predators, controlling populations of deer, peccaries, and caimans. Their bite force of 1,500 psi is the strongest relative to body size among big cats, allowing them to pierce turtle shells and crush skulls. Unlike lions or tigers, jaguars aim for the brain or neck vertebrae, delivering instant death. Solitary and nocturnal, they swim expertly, ambushing prey at water's edge. Habitat fragmentation and poaching for pelts have made them near threatened. In the Pantanal wetlands, eco-lodges offer sightings, boosting conservation. Jaguar warriors in Aztec lore embodied fearlessness, fitting for a cat that fears nothing, not even crocodilians. Now, number 4, the hippopotamus. Don't be fooled by their pudgy appearance. Hippopotamus amphibius is one of Africa's most dangerous animals, killing more people annually than lions or elephants. Found in sub-Saharan rivers and lakes, these semi-aquatic behemoths weigh up to 4,000 pounds and charge at 20 miles per hour. Correcting a common myth, their bite force is around 1,800 ps1, not the lower figures sometimes cited. With massive tusks up to 20 inches, they defend territory aggressively, even battling Nile crocodiles. It took 5 hours. Herbivores by diet, they graze on grasses at night, but their yawns reveal deadly canines. In Botswana's Okavango Delta, boat attacks are common if hippos feel threatened. Climate-driven droughts crowd them, increasing conflicts. Conservation focuses on protected areas like Kruger National Park. Related to whales, hippos sweat a red sunscreen. Nature's oddity. Approach with caution. Their bite can bisect a boat or person. Number 3, the American alligator. An alligator mississippiensis, the prehistoric survivor of the southeastern U.S., from Florida's Everglades to Louisiana's bayous. Growing to 15 feet and 1,000 pounds, they have outlasted dinosaurs. Bite force 2,125 pounds per square inch, used to ambush deer, fish, and birds. Their death roll drowns prey. Overhunted in the past, they're now protected, with populations rebounding. Florida records 275 bites since 1948, 17 fatal, mostly from swimming in gator waters. Alligators farm ecosystems by digging gator holes that hold water during droughts. In cold snaps, they brumate with snouts above ice. A symbol of the South, they're farmed for meat and hides sustainably. Number 2, the saltwater crocodile. Crocodilus porosus, the largest reptile alive, up to 23 feet and 2,900 pounds, rules Southeast Asia and Northern Australia. 3,700 psi, crushing skulls or limbs effortlessly. They ambush water buffalo, sharks, and humans, using the death roll. In 1945, during World War II, hundreds of Japanese soldiers were reportedly devoured in a Burmese swamp. Crocs are opportunistic, waiting patiently. Attacks in Australia prompt croc-wise campaigns. Conservation has recovered them from near extinction, but habitat loss persists. In farms, they're raised for leather. Ethical debates rage. Finally, number 1, the Nile crocodile. Crocodilus niloticus, Africa's aquatic terror, from the Nile to Madagascar's swamps, 16 feet and 1,650 pounds. Topping the list at 5,000 psi, their bite traps and drown zebras, wildebeests, and humans. Opportunistic ambushers, they wait submerged. Ancient Egyptians worshiped them as Sobek, god of power. With 300 to 400 human attacks yearly, they're feared in villages. Conservation battles, poaching, and dams. Their bite's precision holds for hours, making escape impossible. There you have it, the top 10 biters that command respect. Nature's jaws teach us humility. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, Subscribe for more wild facts and comment your scariest animal encounter. Share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there.